by the time the girls get married, we can teleport each other back and forth.
Oh, you're leaving.
Uh-oh, that's it. You're getting taller.
I don't want to move it too much because we have it all set up. Yeah.
Joe, I see audio going up here, but not on you, right? Because you have that down, right? Less than 40 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Well, because my,
She was, but now she's not. Oh. How are you? Okay. I'm Mike, Pat's brother. Okay.
Terry, okay.
I see you now.
You can see me now? Okay. All right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Doing good. Doing good. At least the weather's being cooperative too, right? Who would think getting married would be such a hard thing? Right?
I know. Let's go up front and let's talk to them.
Most kids don't want
Is she there?
Right.
You look very, very so bad though.
Could have got Hank to make it Michael. I didn't even recognize you. Little Kay, how you doing? Love you too. You look pretty good. Now, that's something new for you. No, so this is what I did. So I went to Florida and I came back. I couldn't take it. So I saw it by myself. So it was full blown. He's the only one who saw it. And yes, and then when Bob first I got this time to chop it back. I found it and I put it back on. There you go. Probably that's what happened.
Recyclable.
Yeah, I didn't recognize it from your son.
Oh, you know what I meant to ask
I wasn't sure that was him or not.
No, I was just going to
I'm sorry.
Elaine? Good. So Elaine. Yeah, I don't know why. Your son is right behind the screen. So you guys have to go out here. It took us 2 hours because I never heard of Garlic Festival. You? I know. Garlic Festival. And then the Hobbs Farm. It took us 2 hours. And then the minute we got past the Hobbs Farm, it took off. Him and I went to a car show 3 years ago. We turned around. That's how bad I would have turned around. And that's what it should be. And then if you go past the winery, there's still a lot of people in the winery. I can't believe these people. They must come from serial killers. That used to be the on here. That was nice. Right.
I know.
The worst thing used to be behind a farm tractor. Now out here with that. You and I could imagine if that could work. Behind the guy with
Yeah, I know. Fucking noise going on right now. No, the phone's ringing off. That's what I can hear, but I can't come outside.
Bring your bangs too? I know, the Coast Guard guy is always ready.
Yeah. Oh wow. Hi, Uncle Michael.
Hello there, Peter. How are you?
I like him the man.
I'm glad we have fun.
That's crazy.
You're right.
It's unbelievable what they're doing. Yeah, the more we hear, instead of giving money to the police force, they're taking it
Had those
away.
meetings that they had down in Florida. I was surprised how well they worked. So now
No,
when
it's very,
each school has what, now 5 locations.
they're taking a really strict.
If you get caught out of the house after 8 o'clock, you get a $1,700 fine.
Then I'm just going down
It's
there.
that plastic truck, right? Everybody needs.
It's
Well, I don't know. I'm out of the loop.
morning's okay, but you're only
I
allowed
can't even.
out.
You're not even taught when I go down the marina. There's nobody even know.
You can go out as a family, only one person to the supermarket. Every store is closed except for food, post office.
And you can't see anyone underwater.
You can't see any friends, you can't have anyone over.
You're pouring that, right? Perfect. With the sun in the back, insane. Looks good? All right, Joe, I'm going to get this shot now, too. I know that's bright. A what? No, I have a stick. You know what? I noticed that this gets a little funny when you get far away. Okay, stay a little pussy. Joe, what about your camera in the back going right into the sun? I'm thinking that should go right here. All right, we're gonna see how things are going.
Okay, all righty. No, he was asking if I was with anybody. I said I could be. He was picking me up. He had a good line. How was the place? Oh, good. Did you have any trouble? Like, it's like right over here. I said, no.
Which general? What general audience might this be?
Well, maybe it's like a vampire. I don't know what else we do. I know they have a ton of boys back in real life, but you know.
Oh, it's Hammerstone, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. Last time we were here with them both, we were here with Raymond Rogers and Michael. They were like 12 and 13.
That's why I've never been in this room. I've been Hey, Rosie.
When we can't eat sauce, right? I would like to enjoy this.
But it could be because maybe favoring you something, you know, like you always hear that type of stuff.
That's right. That sounds like my. You know what? I thought it was like that. She looked at me. The girls are picking up parts. Like that one.
Yeah, my dad was.
She says it's all
First opened I actually delivered back before like it was a yeah, they had like a tech shop right you know what, I always had my wife's pizza in the front and the back. I know. And I was just when they remodeled you know, I like that. I want to keep it a mystery. I don't know what any of my friends look like.
Hey Kevin, how you going? Great. 2 minutes, and then what? You're going to switch the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, quick announcement, folks. I'd ask if everyone could please find a seat. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this party started momentarily. If everyone could please find a chair, greatly appreciated. Thank you.
I can WhatsApp you, yes. Yep, I'll do that right now.
Oh, no. I wrote all the checks, so I had some more money. They're moving to the back now.
Hi, June. I'm so happy to meet you too. It's gonna be a wonderful day. Take a step back so I can see you, June. There we go. Now I can see your face. Perfect. Thank you. It's really lovely to meet you. I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm ready to go. Can you hear me? Welcome, everyone. It's such an amazing honor to be taking you through the next hour. I'll get started. Can you please take a moment for you to check that your phones are turned off or on silent? Trust that the photographer will be taking the best photos, so it's not necessary to take cell phone snaps. The couple have requested that phones please remain in your pockets. Your presence is the best gift you can give them. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Elaine, and I'm Brian's eldest sibling. And even though I'm a twin, I'm still the eldest by 45 minutes. Sorry, Matt, I had to get that one in early. By virtue to the digital world we live in, I'll be conducting this ceremony from my house in Melbourne. No, not Melbourne, Florida. I'm speaking to you from Melbourne, Australia, over 10,000 miles away and on the other side of the world. Here, it's the start of spring, and it's Sunday morning at 8 a.m. How you doing, guys? You look amazing. You look absolutely amazing. Just breathe and enjoy the moment. I've got this. Yes, when you hear me speak, you'll think I have an accent. And no, there are no kangaroos jumping around in my backyard or delivering my mail. This is the first wedding where I've been asked to be the celebrant, which I'm not. Now I'm doing this on Zoom in our home in Melbourne, Australia. It's 8 a.m., I've had only one coffee, and we're relying on 10,000 miles of underwater sea cables for this perfect network coverage. What could go wrong? Degree of difficulty, high. If you're interested in the exact coordinates of my current position, please ask my father, Pat Dixon. So,
Please raise your hand, Pat.
let's work together if things go astray. I'd just like to take a bit of time to walk through what comes next. This is important, so please listen carefully. I'm aware that most of you will be unable to see me, so I'm letting you know that we will be at the end of the ceremony when I ask the happy couple to turn around and I introduce them all to you. Cheer loudly at this time when I introduce Brian and Kate as husband and wife, and that includes all of you watching online. Good evening, family and friends of Kate, Emma, and Brian Dixon, and welcome to this happy occasion as we witness the union of two people we all love very much, and also the coming together of our two families. Brian and Kate are most excited to be standing up here today and saying I do to each other in front of all of you. I've been given this very special honor of being your unofficial officiant for today's ceremony. It's a role that I've never done before, but with the Dixon family motto of you can do anything, I'll put my best foot forward, and not only will it be a memory that I cherish deep in my heart, it will be one of the many good stories that we retell over the family dining room table, which I pray is soon. So siblings, please be kind to me. Wow, Kate and Brian, you look fabulous. Kate, I love your dress. And to your wedding party, I've watched them all come down. You all look absolutely stunning. Your flower girls, Alexa and Elle, wish they were there, Kate, to help you prepare. So I'll make sure that I include them in today's speech. Oh, okay. I'll try my best not to shed a tear, but really, it wouldn't be a wedding without a few tears. What greater thing is there for two people who think the absolute world of each other to come together to make this commitment of marriage, to feel that they are joined for life, to support each other, and to look forward to their future together. 2020 has been a year like no other. We are living through a 1 in 100 year pandemic. Our routines disrupted, separated from those that we love, and with all, and to an uncertain future. My heart truly goes out to those who have been struggling, and especially to those who have lost a loved one. Although his death was not COVID related, it's with a heavy heart that the patriarch of Kate's family, Grandpa Jack, is not with us here today. His sudden passing has left a significant hole in Kate and Brian's heart, and I commend you all, especially Grandma June, for your strength today in pushing through this time of sadness to find space to celebrate. If we can find a silver lining in this week's event, it's that Kate's brother Michael is now able to be standing by Kate's side. Perhaps Kate needs a tissue here. True. How you going, guys? We love you too. So much Care Bear love coming here. I'd like to take a moment to light a candle in memory of Grandpa Jack to let you know his unconditional love is with us all here today. Alexa, can you please light the candle?
It's gonna light the flowers on fire. So,
Great.
It's okay.
We're getting there. Today is a different version to what Kate and Brian had planned. Through all of the planning in this incredible occasion, events across the world were changing. What became clearer to Brian and Kate was their desire to be married. As Kate said, we have waited so long for this time and this moment to be here. The future is uncertain, and we want to take a moment to celebrate each other. It's not easy to put yourself first, but as a couple, it's now time for us to bask in our moment. Kate, can I please ask you to pinch Brian now? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and pause. Pause, and with Brian, I want you to look around. Look around to everyone. Take a moment now to receive all this love and admiration of those who adore you.
Everyone here so much.
This celebration comes with many sacrifices for both families. The inability to put your arms around the happy couple to tell you how much you love them and to witness the joy in their eyes when they realize this moment will be one of the best days of their lives. I'd like to take another moment to light a second candle to represent everyone who's unable to physically be with you today. Elle, can you please light this candle?
Yeah. Still lighting.
So are you. So are both of you. So, with the past and the present with us today, we move forward. Brian and Kate have chosen to write their own marriage vows. Before they say these special handcrafted words of love to you all, I would like to share some of the things I've learned while speaking to them as they prepare for this big day, and from my own experiences of watching them grow as a couple. Kate and Brian's love story began over 11 years ago. They met on their way to orientation for their freshman year at Plattsburgh University. Kate's grandparents dropped Kate off at a 7-Eleven, so she was able to catch a ride, an 8-hour ride, in a car full of boys she had never met. Brian's first impression of Kate in her juicy velour type sweatsuit was that she was the cheerleader type, but he soon found out that in reality she was really more punk. In his words, he was his typical confident self, much like a peacock, all on show. Well, there must have been a few sparks there, because after orientation, when Kate said yes when Brian invited her back to his house, because Kate didn't have a license gifted to her. At this point, the family was very intrigued. Why, do you ask? The 17-year-old Brian that we knew did not do things like that. This was very out of character. What Kate did not know was that she'd be meeting most of her future family this night, as all of us were home having a barbecue in the backyard. Having all the siblings together at once does not happen all that often these days. As Kate says, it was Thanksgiving in July. Little did we know that this smiling blonde would later cement herself in our family. Growing up together, attending college together, can be a bit of a roller coaster ride in a relationship. I distinctly remember a late night conversation with Brian discussing where he and Kate were at. I'd like to think that Brian took something from our beautiful talk. I'm so proud to stand here today, looking at how you've both matured, you've weathered the storms, and your union and you've grown your union into a fortress. I should be making this hard. I love you both so much. You guys look amazing. This, my brother and my sister, is the recipe for success in a marriage. You treat each other with respect, compassion, and solidarity. As an example, this week has been one of the most difficult for Kate. If I may, I would like to share with you all a text that she sent me when I asked how she was. Brian has been so wonderful. I'm so grateful for him. My family is so grateful for him. Hard to imagine I could love him any more than I already do. When I asked the couple about what they love from each other, the words were effortless from both. Brian loves how Kate is the complete opposite of him. He says Kate has opened his eyes to a different world, the best of people and the best of situations. Brian loves how Kate always pushes through. She takes on so many things, how she handles it all with grace and continues to be a shining light. Kate, it was crystal clear when I spoke to Brian. He loves you and respects you as his equal. Brian, Kate, you are her yin to her yang, completely opposites to each other, yet completely interconnected. You are Kate's safety, her anchor to reality, as she can often be far up in the clouds. You are her sounding board, her comfort, her home, the best and biggest cheerleader. Pretty special words, don't you think? I feel that to have success in a relationship and marriage is not only what we love about the person that's important, it's also what we learn from each other and how we improve each other that matters. For both Kate and Brian, marriage represents a commitment. I could just do marriage. For both Kate and Brian, marriage represents a commitment. I had to. A commitment to each other and a commitment to the direction that they are heading. Marriage is a bond of two partners who are aspiring to achieve the same goal, believing they are stronger as one. And so finally, here we are today. Kate and Brian have come a long way from their first trip up to college orientation day. I know we all stand as witness, with deep trust and love in our hearts, that you guys have got this. It's now time to join hands and face each other, which you are, which is wonderful, as we get to that part of the ceremony that you've all been waiting for. Now I, Elaine Mastos, your absolute unofficial officiant, would like to remind you all of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Kate, are you ready, Kate? Kate, do you take Brian?
What?
Do you take Brian to be your husband, the one you will laugh with, live with, and love unconditionally for the rest of your life, doing your best to help him reach for the stars? Fantastic. Brian, do you take Kate to be your wife, the one you will laugh with, live for, and love unconditionally, whilst helping keep her feet on the ground? Now, to family and friends, to all the family and friends, it's your turn. I need all of you in the room and Zoom to respond to my question with "we do." Are you ready? Do you, family and friends, promise to support Brian and Kate and their marriage by surrounding them with a lifetime of love, friendship, encouragement, and positive energy? Excellent. Brian and Kate have chosen to write their own vows to each other. Brian, I'd like you to take your time, take a breath, and just include.
Alrighty, guys, just give me one moment to kind of take a breath, get all set. Is this on? Because it's working. Everyone can hear it. Awesome. Again, we just want to thank everyone for coming. We know what it means to a lot of people to be here, and it's really important. And just to see this many people really, really touches us a lot. And everyone's been supportive in so many ways. And I don't know how many times we will have to thank you, but right now we both just would really love to thank you all for being here. Caitlin.
I don't know, it helps me sometimes.
I stand here before you, the luckiest man in the world. Today we make official what we have known for years. We belong together. Our love is deep-rooted, battle-tested, and unwavering. I promise to care for you and cherish every moment we have together. I will forever be honest, patient, and understanding with you. I promise to be your best friend, soulmate, and biggest fan. I vow to always raise you higher and do all the things I can support your dreams. I will love you to my last breath and commit to you every piece of myself. I love you, and that will never change.
Oh wait, I can't kiss you yet, right? No, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Your emotion. Okay, we work on it. You got my phone? Oh, okay.
These millennials and their cell phones and stuff nowadays, you know.
I have like a novel here. This is terrible. Okay. Hold this, please. This is gonna be rough. This is very long. I am a woman of many words. Okay, so Brian, I want to admit I was panicking today, wondering when I would find the time to write my vows, to realize only this morning at 10:46 a.m. by searching through my computer that I had written my vows almost a year ago already. It's wow, like I'm so prepared. It's so amazing to me that although so much has changed in the past year, so much still relates. I can't get into too much of, the rest of 2020 without, falling into crumbles. So, here goes. It's so much of what Elaine has said because it's so valid. Sorry, I need a minute. Whew. Okay, for real now. Okay, for real. For real. Okay, so my love, you are my very best friend, my once in a lifetime, my heart, and my home. The day that we met will never leave my memory. Almost 11 years ago, I was thrown in a minivan at William Floyd Parkway at 5 a.m. to 3 boys, again, that I didn't know, for a free ride up to school. But my family did take me for a tour beforehand, so I know they love me.
At least the school was safe.
Yes, it was. We went to a red light, and someone sold me a potato out of the red light, so very safe. So again, within the first 20 minutes of our trip up, you forgot my name, criticized my eyebrows, and mocked my velour Old Navy sweatsuit. I couldn't imagine having to spend another 6 hours with you in that van, but you were pretty relentless. You weren't letting me off the hook that easy, and I didn't have another ride, so I played along.
This is good.
I'm so funny.
Dear diary.
Our love started off a little rocky. We were young, but over the last 11 years, we have built our lives together on a strong foundation. We have grown from 2 reckless kids who love freely with no expectations to 2 adults who learn that pure love takes hard work, commitment, and dedication. I promise to always give that to you. Brian, you allow me to be exactly who I am meant to be without hesitation. You have helped me become more grounded and find calmness in myself while still helping me chase my wild dreams with much enthusiasm, glitter, passion, unicorn horns that can be packed into all 4 feet 11 inches of me. Yeah, actually, it's getting lower probably, but it's fine. The past 11 years with you have taught me anything. It's that we could not be more opposite, but in ways that serve as the most perfect balance. Love is a balance. You keep me safe. I keep you wild. You are the calm to my crazy, the FEMA relief to my Category 5 Hurricane Kate, the snow patrol to my latest stumble down a mountain. Everything in me recognizes your heart is my home and your arms is my shelter. Thank you for being the roots my soul has needed and so much more. Boomsy, I love you. Hi, Bubba. So today I vow to honor you and respect you, support you and encourage you. I vow to dream with you and celebrate you. Sorry, I could never have memorized this at all. You took acting with me. I vow to love you unconditionally and wholeheartedly for the rest of my life. I can't promise you that I won't lose all your phone chargers and that I won't celebrate when Tom Brady wins another Super Bowl. I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. But I can promise you that I love you and choose you every single day. I promise to put us first and fill our home with an endless amount of love and an endless amount of bulldogs. Yeah. Yes. Bulldogs. Oh, that was... Kevin, you hear that? Amy's got a dirty mind. Okay. So yes, most importantly today, in front of all of our closest friends and family, minus about 75 to 100 of you, but all from home, and I love you all so much. I take you as my husband because fortunately getting dropped off on the side of the road to a minivan of strangers was not a story of kidnapping, but the start of the most amazing love story I could have ever hoped for, and the most amazing person I could have chose to spend my life with. I love you. I can't kiss yet. I know.
Oh, not yet, not yet. Brendan,
Not yet.
but Brendan, can you please hand the rings?
I have the rings.
I will present them.
By the way, the crowd's looking wonderful tonight, too. Do we have the rings?
Slowly but surely. We do. You know it's the turtle brother, right? Sloth.
I thought it was Hodor walking up, maybe.
He might beat
He's
it.
already sleeping. Papa,
Right.
this is too good.
What do we do? Do you want to? Directions. All right. What do we do with the rings, Elaine? All right, we're ringing.
You're through the hardest. Almost done. Just bear with me a few more minutes. So this is where that you exchange. This is where. Jazz, have you exchanged your rings?
No. We're about to.
Okay, so you will put your ring, Brian, on Kate and say, with this ring, I love you and I wed thee.
With this ring, I love you and I wed thee.
My ring is a little swollen, lots of salt these last few days.
We got.
All right, what hand is it? All right. With this ring, I...
And Kate, you'll say the same to Brian.
What was that?
I love you, and with this ring, I love you, and I wed thee.
I love you, and with this ring, I wed thee.
Thee. I is the thee.
All of the above.
Brian, well done. Brian, almost there. Brian and Kate, with family and friends, you have declared that you will live together in marriage. You have made promises to each other, symbolized by giving and receiving rings. It's my absolute pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You did it. You made kids. Finally, we're there.
Love you. Yay! Woo!
I love you, girl.
I love you.
I love you so much.
The best flower right here.
We got one more second, one more minute.
We kissed too early again.
One more minute. I need to just say congratulations to all of the audience for your flexibility and patience and for placing Brian and Kate's love first. On behalf of my siblings, nephews, and children who can't be there, Tara, Ryan, Matthew, Jody, Jack, Elliot, Peter, Alexa, and Elle, Kate, we're so excited to welcome you to the family. We're gaining a sister and an aunt, and we're excited to welcome your extended family. It's been a beautiful ceremony. Your cocktail hour is awaiting. It's your duty, everyone there, to make this the most memorable night for the lovebirds. And I want to leave you with an Irish prayer, and then you are off, okay? May love and laughter light your days. May good and faithful friends be yours wherever you may roam. May peace and plenty bless your world with joy that long endures. May all of life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. Turn around, everyone. Congratulations. I'd like to introduce to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Brian and Kate Dixon. Have the best.
I'm gonna get the dog. Here comes the dog, here comes the dog, here comes the dog. Now, how far should I go? Because you're gonna have to say it. Right here, good. Congratulations, say hello to the 100 people that are
I love you
watching.
guys. Thank you so much. I wish you could be here. This is amazing.
Have a great time.
Thank you.
As a couple, say a few words to your online lookers.
Everyone,
so much.
thank you so much from to the bottom of Florida, to the bottom of Texas, and everywhere in between. We love you, and we can't believe that you guys are going to make it for this. Cheers to you guys. Toast
Have
to
a good
us.
night.
And
Enjoy the
we'll
night.
get all
Thank you
together
so
and
much.
make it right. Thank you guys. We love you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You can fade on the dog.